The Farmland Health Checkup offers farmers a unique opportunity to improve soil health and water quality. More than 1,000 farmers have paired up with certified crop advisors and professional agrologists to complete the checkup since 2015. Together, they assess on-farm risks in 10 different challenge areas. Farmers in the Lake Erie and Lake St. Clair watersheds, like Chris and Vivian Crump, see the benefit for their operations. The Crumps joined forces with CCA Steve Redmond to control soil erosion and protect water quality on their Poplar Hill, Ontario farm.
What Steve does for us is he identifies our problem areas. He's the professional, he's the expert. So we know we have problems, we know we want to improve, but what our farm health advisor, our CCA, does is takes our problems, puts them into workable units that we can actually do something with.
Redmond says working through the Farmland Health Checkup helps farmers and CCAs build stronger working relationships. The process identifies management challenges, but also opportunities to improve the farm environment.
So when Chris and Vivian contacted me about completing a Farmland Health Checkup, I prepared them on the phone for the information they needed to have. I came to the farm, did a site visit, and then we walked through the Farmland Health Checkup. And what Chris and Vivian wanted to do on their farm was clearly identified in the Farmland Health Checkup as a priority. We have a farm with topography and soil types that are conducive to erosion. So the Farmland Health Checkup did a really good job of validating what their priority project was.
The checkup identified best management practices to control the soil erosion and water movement. It also allowed them to access cost-share funding from LEADS, the Lake Erie Agriculture Demonstrating Sustainability Program.
What the checkup did for us is it basically identified we were getting more and more problems with our erosion. So over time, we had more drainage coming into our farm. We had more large rain events. We were at the bottom of a 400-acre watershed. And so over time, this water kept coming in larger and larger quantities. It kept washing out our drains. We had culverts exposed. We had more riffles. We had more washouts. We knew we had to do something about it. There was three things. We had a lot of topography, so we had to put in 2 rock chutes in order to bring the elevation of the water from a high point to a lower point gradually and without erosion. The second one was a grass waterway that was wide enough and big enough and large enough to handle the volume of water that was coming over the top. And the third one was a clean water diversion project.
Redmond believes the Farmland Health Checkup and LEADS will help the Crumps and many other farmers have a positive impact on Lake Erie and the Lake St. Clair watersheds.
This project is a perfect example of what can be accomplished through the Farmland Health Checkup. There's many farmers that want to plant cover crops or do other BMPs. This project demonstrated a major water erosion control project, and I think it's just a great example of sitting down with your CCA and working through the Farmland Health Checkup process, what can be done for your farm.
It benefits my farm, but it also benefits the whole environment around our farm. It benefits the people upstream because it keeps them from having to do a large infrastructure project, building more culverts or building more underground water drainage systems. It benefits the people downstream because there's no erosion, there's no sediment heading downstream. It benefits us because it keeps our farm neat and clean. The sediment stays where it belongs, is on our farm. So it's good for the environment, it's good for the community. The Farm Health Checkup was instrumental in doing this.
Visit oscia.org for a list of CCAs and professional agrologists who are eligible to conduct the Farmland Health Checkup. The checkup was developed by the Soils team at the Ontario Ministry of Agriculture, Food and Rural Affairs. It is funded in part by the Canadian Agricultural Partnership, a federal, provincial, territorial initiative.